Nicht. Bitte nicht. Bitte nicht. Bitte nicht. Bitte, bitte nicht.
Why would this beautiful woman resort to such brutal force? The story began a few hours earlier. 5 men had come to hike in a forest. Just as they were preparing to leave, a gunshot suddenly rang out in the distance. Since this wasn't a hunting zone, they all nervously scanned their surroundings. Finding nothing unusual, they prepared to continue on their way. But then Matt suddenly discovered his arm had been grazed by a bullet. Their nerves were on edge again. They walked while shouting into the distance.
Nicht schießen, hier sind Menschen!
They reached the car and quickly bandaged Matt's wound. As they prepared to drive away, the hunter in the woods launched another attack. Fortunately, no one was injured this time, but a bullet blew out a tire. Sensing something was wrong, they quickly took cover behind the vehicle. They tried to call the police, but in this remote jungle, their phones had no signal. Just as they were at a loss, gunfire erupted again from the forest. Bullets shattered the car windows. This sudden turn of events terrified Matt into tears, but hiding behind the car wasn't a sustainable solution. They decided to dash into the opposite woods, using the trees to evade the hunter's sight. Yet the hunter didn't kill them immediately, seemingly driving them like prey. After all, the thrill of the hunt lies in chasing fleeing game. Eventually, they made it safely into the forest. Hiding behind a large pine tree, they discussed their next move. They decided to bypass the mountain behind them and exit the forest, with Jack, who knew the area well, leading the way. Once Jack confirmed their direction, they set off toward the mountain. When they reached the riverbank, they found a woman standing there, staring blankly.
Entschuldigung, wir brauchen Hilfe!
This sudden sight left them speechless with fear. They sprinted deep into the jungle, but the woman followed calmly. Seeing the dead prey on the ground, a satisfied smile spread across her face. Terrified, they raced through the forest. During their escape, John accidentally injured his foot, but he scrambled to his feet immediately, daring not to linger. When they realized the woman hadn't followed, they hurriedly hid in a large pit. Now that the only one familiar with the forest had been killed, they had no idea how to escape. At a loss, they could only head toward the direction of the sun. Fortunately, they didn't have to walk far before discovering a small path. As long as they followed it, they were certain to leave the forest. But soon, an unexpected turn of events occurred.